Okay, so here we go. Jofra Archer has been added to the England squad for the second test match against India. Expected lines, but they will possibly sort of take it as it comes, see how he builds up, and lots of news to be given to you over the next 30 odd minutes. So the first thing, Jofra Archer has been added to the England team for the second test match against India in the squad. He played one county game. He played one first class game. He has not played a test match. He hasn't played a test match in the last 3 4 years. So, but at the same time, Jofra Archer being Jofra Archer, can his body hold up? Will England take a risk with him? Plenty of discussions over the next 25 30 minutes with you. Now the point is, one by one, let me kind of set this show up. What is Team India doing today? What is uh, what is Team India doing today? Will Bumrah play at Edgbaston? Will Bumrah play at Lords? Will he play Manchester, Lords, and Manchester? Or will he only play Lords? Will he play the first one he has? Will he play Lords and Manchester and make it three? What is exactly happening? Sai Sudarshan's injury. What is the update as far as that is concerned? So, plenty of talking points on this particular show. Let's go one by one. यार ये शो हिंदी और हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में जा रहा है सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट वन हैज टू बी स्पीकिंग इन बोथ हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश largely this is 5 at 5 for English. I did the earlier show mostly in Hindi. So let's go one by one. पहला तो ब्रेकिंग ये है कि जोफ्रा आर्चर को स्क्वाड में लाया गया. थोड़ा सा रश लग रहा है एक ही फर्स्ट क्लास गेम के बाद टेस्ट स्क्वाड में डाल देना. शायद टेस्ट स्क्वाड के साथ उनको ट्रेनिंग करना वो देखना चाहते हैं. दे वांट टू सी हाउ जोफ्रा ट्रेन्स विद द टेस्ट स्क्वाड एंड maybe then take a call when it comes to Lords, because they really will want to. They will not want to push. They will not want to push Jofra and then all of a sudden he breaks down again. They will not want to do that. So that's something that's very critical. I do think Jofra को खिलाना second test match में थोड़ा सा rushed हो जाएगा, because he will have to take load. पहला टेस्ट मैच में अगर बैटिंग हम देखें उसके लिहाज से 100 overs in the first innings, 100 overs in the second innings. So any bowler will have to bowl close to 40 odd overs. Is Jofra's body ready for that kind of thing? I don't think so. So that's the Jofra Archer part. Coming to Jasprit Bumrah. जसप्रीत बुमराह, मैंने पहले शो भी ये कहा था, जसप्रीत बुमराह लॉर्ड्स में शायद खेलेंगे. अगर लॉर्ड्स वो खेलते हैं तो ये आप मान के चलिए कि लॉर्ड्स और मैनचेस्टर दोनों वो खेलेंगे. इस सीरीज के पहले से ही सबको पता है और हमने ये स्टोरी 8 मई को किया था कि जसप्रीत बुमराह 3 टेस्ट मैच खेलेंगे. तो पहला टेस्ट मैच उन्होंने एटकिंसन, नो, जोफ्रा आर्चर हैज बीन एडेड. अरविंद, जसप्रीत बुमराह पहला टेस्ट मैच खेल चुके हैं. अगर वो लॉर्ड्स खेलते हैं, when are you speaking in Hindi? Because this show is going on Hindi and English, so I'll be speaking in both languages. So you have to understand that. Why are we speaking in Hindi? A lot of people do understand Hindi. Not everybody understands English also. So one has to allow me to speak in both languages to be able to do this show. Anyway, so Jasprit Bumrah, if he plays Lords, then he cannot play Edgbaston, because the turnaround between this one, nobody is out. The call has not been taken yet. Let me first give you step by step. I know there is a report, but the call has not been taken yet. India will assess conditions, but there is a possibility that Jasprit Bumrah might skip Edgbaston, get ready for Lords and Manchester. And then once he plays Lords and Manchester, he will see how his body holds up for Oval. Chances are he will then decide whether it's Oval or not, or he will just stick to 3. This call can be taken. Has India decided on the call? The answer is no, they haven't. But this is certainly a possibility, or a very likely possibility, because then Jasprit Bumrah gets a longer rest and then gets ready for Lords. Lords के बाद India has a 9-day break ahead of Manchester, and he might be kept fresh for Manchester. So Lords and Manchester, obviously the ball will do quite a bit, and ideally Bumrah will be ready for that as well. Will he push himself after that for Oval? That will be decided later on. So either second test or third test, likely possibility Bumrah might skip this one and play Lords. Has the decision been taken? The answer is no. They haven't taken the decision yet, and we will be seeing that in the next few days. Let me first tell you what the. By the way, somebody is asking me about the women's tour. 100% we will be the only platform that will cover the women's tour from Nottingham. Devashish Sen and Trisha Ghoshal will both be in Nottingham tomorrow and day after. दोनों दिन वो रहेंगे वहां पे. नॉटिंघम से हमें विविड्स टीम का कवरेज आपको देखने के लिए मिलेगा. सो एब्सोल्युटली आपको प्रैक्टिस भी देखने के लिए मिलेगा, आपको प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस देखने को मिलेगा, और मैच के दिन आपको सारे रिपोर्ट्स नॉटिंघम से दोबारा आपको मिलेगा. सो यस, वी विल बी कवरिंग दैट. व्हाट इज द टीम डूइंग? Let me give you all the team updates first. Yesterday was a complete off day. Yesterday, Team India had a complete off day. Today, there is a team bonding session. Today, there is a team bonding session which is happening as we speak. It is 12:37 in England. India is doing a team bonding session. They have left or are leaving from the Hyatt Hotel, which is about 10 minutes from where I am. They will do a team bonding session, paintball and all of that. So yesterday was a complete off day for the team. Today there is a team bonding session they are doing in Birmingham. The team was supposed to leave for around a little while back, and they are supposed to do a team bonding session today. Tomorrow and day after will be full scale training. Tomorrow and day after will be full scale training, and then they will decide. I think 29th could again be an optional training session, and finally 30th and 1st will be two further training sessions. First will certainly be an optional training session leading into the game on the 2nd. So that is Team India's itinerary at this point in time. To give it to you once again, to get the itinerary. Bumrah not playing, who has said so? Nobody has told you this. There is a likely possibility of that board soul. No decision on that has been taken yet, so there is absolutely no certainty on that, but it is a likely possibility. मैं बार बार आपको ये कह रहा हूं, because if Bumrah wants to play Lords or has to play Lords, they will assess conditions. If they see that conditions in Edgbaston, they will, because in Lords there will be assistance. Lords, because of the slope, because of the conditions, Lords there will be assistance. So Bumrah, if he plays Lords, there is absolutely no way Bumrah can do two back-to-back test matches, which is with a turnaround time of 3 days. If he bowls close to 40 odd overs, अगर वो 40 ओवर डालते हैं हर टेस्ट मैच में, तो वो एजबेस्टन और लॉर्ड्स दोनों टेस्ट मैच नहीं खेल पाएंगे. As a result, he will have to play one. Now the question is, will he play Edgbaston? Will he play Lords? There is a very likely possibility that he wants to play Lords or will play Lords. It is about the conditions where Bumrah is more suited, where India can make most use of Bumrah, where conditions will help Bumrah more. He will 100% play Manchester. So that's how it is. We will see. We will absolutely see over the next few days. So let me give you the update once more. Yesterday was a complete off day for Team India. Complete off day for Team India. Today, the team has gotten together again. There is a team bonding session today. There is no practice or training. The team is doing a team bonding session. They have left or will leave the team hotel, the Hyatt in a bit, or have just about left, and they will do a team bonding session for the next 3-4 hours. Then over the next couple of days, tomorrow there will be training, and it will be intense nets. Day after will also be intense training. On the 29th, the team might once again decide to have an optional, and then 30th and 1st will be training, but first training will certainly be optional, is what we know. Now, it is quite likely that Bumrah might just want to play Lords, because Lords, again, we've told you, it's the home of cricket. It's Lords, for God's sake. I mean, you come to England and you don't play a Lords test match, looks somewhat unlikely. India's record in Birmingham, 8 test matches so far, not good. They have lost 7 and drawn only 1. Conditions will... Okay, there go. here it is the detail, but you can't reveal this.
Yes.
So anyway, so uh, we will see how much, whether we can give you some update or not, from the training session, rather from the team bonding session. We will try because it is a closed door team bonding session, but we will still give it a shot if we can give you some update from there. But the update at this point in time is the team bonding session will happen now over the next 3-4 hours. Tomorrow there will be nets. Now, what are the other likely possibilities? A lot of you were asking me about Sai Sudarshan's injury. Sai Sudarshan could very well field in the slips in the next test match. Expect Yashasvi Jaiswal to do special fielding drills in the next few days, because what was the reason? There is a lot of talk. What was the reason for Yashasvi Jaiswal dropping? Someone saying Kohli fans will support England team, then they're idiots. That's what they are. They are not Kohli fans. They are disgrace. They are a disgrace to Indian cricket. If you follow that thing, Prashanto, you are also a disgrace. Then you are not a Kohli fan. Kohli will be the first person to put his hand up and say he disowns such fans. In my book, they are not even cricket fans. If you are a Kohli fan or a Rohit fan and you decide to support England, then you're an absolute disgrace and an idiot. That's what you are. Uh, Coming to Sai Sudarshan's injury, I don't think it is anything serious. During the intra squad game and the training game, there was a bit of a shoulder thing, but maybe that's why he wasn't fielding at the boundary. He was fielding either at forward shot or silly or slips. Yashasvi Jaiswal over the next few days, uh, from what I know, that Yashasvi Jaiswal will be doing some special fielding drills, because it was rather unfortunate in the manner that the catches were dropped. It was rather unfortunate in the manner, and Yashasvi Jaiswal will have to get his act together if he fields at gully. So these are little things that you will see. We will obviously keep a very close eye on what Yashasvi Jaiswal does in the next few days. If Jaiswal doesn't have the confidence, do we see, because it's Karun Nair, it is KL Rahul, it is Yashasvi Jaiswal at gully. Do we see do we see Sai Sudarshan coming into the slips or in the gully position? Very likely, if Yashasvi Jaiswal doesn't feel the confidence. But as far as the injury concern is concerned, Naveen, you're welcome. As far as the injury concern is concerned, there is no such injury concern that he will not be playing the test match. Why did Nitish Kumar Reddy not play? A lot of people are asking me. Nitish Reddy, unfortunately, he was slotted definitely. He batted wonderfully well in Australia. Gill in slip. Yes, Tanmoy. So the first slip, absolutely. I just said two. So the first slip, Karun, second slip, Rahul, third slip, Gill, fourth is Gully is Jaiswal. You can see Sai Sudarshan there if Jaiswal doesn't have the confidence. But one has to watch over the next few days to check, because from what I know, Jaiswal has been spoken to, and Jaiswal will be doing extra fielding drills to get that confidence back. It is about taking those extra catches in training. सो व्हाट आर द लाइकली सिनारियोज, मैं दोबारा आपको बता दूं. रविंद्र जाडेजा खेलेंगे. नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी के बारे में जो जानकारी मुझे है वो है कि नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी अगर वो इंटर स्क्वाड गेम में अगर वो रन बना देते अगेंस्ट द पेस बॉलर्स, ही कुड वेल हैव प्लेड इन दैट मैच अहेड ऑफ साई सुदर्शन. बट उन्होंने उस मैच में स्पिनर्स के खिलाफ रन बनाए. नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी ऑस्ट्रेलिया में बहुत इंप्रेसिव थे, बहुत ही इंप्रेसिव थे इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया. Unfortunately, that did not happen in the intra squad games. I've actually got a bad back. That's why sort of moving a bit. Nitish Kumar Reddy, as a result, did not play in the first test match. Can he come in? Yes, he can. If he does come in, it will be in place of Shardul Thakur. And if Nitish Kumar Reddy comes in place of Shardul Thakur, that kind of opens up the fifth bowler and a Kuldeep Yadav can come in. As far as Jasprit Bumrah is concerned, जसप्रीत बुमराह की जगह दो ऑप्शंस इंडिया के पास है, अर्शदीप सिंह एंड सेकेंडली आकाशदीप सिंह. अर्शदीप सिंह नई बॉल से बॉल मूव कराते हैं, बट द टॉक फ्रॉम व्हाट आई हैव अंडरस्टूड इज इट इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट the new ball. It is also about the older ball. It is also about the middle overs where the ball is relatively old and it doesn't swing as much. So when you play an Arshdeep Singh, you have to keep all of that in mind. But I think it's a very decent option. If you don't play Jasprit Bumrah, you have a wicket taking option in Arshdeep Singh. If Arshdeep Singh doesn't play, then it is Akashdeep. So the call up will be between, if Jasprit Bumrah is rested for Edgbaston and kept fresh for Lords, Jofra is back India. No, Jofra I don't think will be much of a this thing, because if he plays in the second test, he's not played a test cricket match for 3-4 years. It will be slightly rushed. I have seen Jofra bowl in in the first class game. We've got to see. We've got to see what happens. But let's talk about the Indian selection first. So the call up will be between either Akashdeep or Jasprit Bumrah. There are loads of questions coming. Loads of questions coming. So since February 2021 के बाद Jofra Archer has come back for Edgbaston. 13 test caps so far. Will Jofra play? We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. 1 second. Let me also check the questions that are there. Okay, so here goes. Oh, loads of questions. Thakur was clearly underbowled. I agree with you. Thakur was clearly underbowled. Whoever asked that question, because especially in the first innings, you must see that Thakur was asked to bowl only in the 40th over. So when you are going in with a target of 470 in the first innings, and you are playing a pace bowler as a bowling all-rounder, to then get him to bowl at the 40th over is certainly a tad late. I made this point then also, I'm making it now also. India went in with a couple of overs of Ravindra Jadeja to get control, but Shardul Thakur, given his strengths, that he moves the ball, that he swings the ball, swing and seam, he should have certainly, because see, the 40th over, the ball has already gotten soft. It is not the harder Duke's ball which will do much. So as far as Shardul Thakur is concerned, I totally buy that point. Whoever said this, that Shardul Thakur was given the ball to bowl late. Arvind, how many journalists? Who cares? There are 9 of us from Rev Sports. That's what you need to know. I don't give a damn about who else is here. So why are you asking me such silly questions? Don't ask. As far as we are concerned, you watch our coverage and you will find it outstandingly good. That's where it ends. Priyanshu, Boria, your questions are just flowing. Can't even control a question. Uh, what would be bowling combo without Bumrah? Yeah, Priyanshu's question, very, very interesting and a fair one again. Uh, that's what I was coming to, Priyanshu, because Bumrah will be replaced by either Arshdeep or Akashdeep. One of the two people, if Bumrah doesn't play Edgbaston, likely because he might want to play Lords, or it is not about him wanting to play, it will be about the team, because clearly there is a gap here and there is a gap between. So if he doesn't play Edgbaston, he gets a gap of 2 weeks. He gets a gap of 2 weeks before the Lord's test. So he will clearly be fit and ready. After Lord's test, there is a gap of 9 days to Manchester. So 14th the Lord's test match ends. 23rd is when Manchester starts. So clearly, Jasprit Bumrah will once again be ready for that particular test match. So 1, 3, 4 could be the 3 test matches that Bumrah plays. Now, if Bumrah doesn't play, what is the bowling combination? Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, one between Arshdeep and Akashdeep, and here's the catch. If this happens, then and a Nitish Kumar Reddy comes in, then you do see a Kuldeep Yadav all of a sudden coming into the mix. Because then India might just go in with one less batter. Nitish Kumar Reddy bats at 7. You drop a Karun Nair. You get Ravindra Jadeja. So here's the team in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, which can be possible. So Priyanshu, answering your question, आप ऐसे सोचो ऑब्वियसली दी ओपनर्स 2 छोड़ दो, केएल राहुल, यशस्वी जायसवाल, 3 पे साई सुदर्शन, 4 पे शुभमन गिल, 5 पे ऋषभ पंत, 6 पे if India wants to go in with Kuldeep Yadav and play that push, you get in Ravindra Jadeja at 6, play Nitish Kumar Reddy at 7. The moment Nitish Kumar Reddy comes in at 7 as a batter, because he's a better batting all-rounder than a bowling all-rounder which Shardul Thakur is, you open up those spots. Then number 8 can be a Kuldeep Yadav. Number 8 can be a Kuldeep Yadav. Number 9, either an Arshdeep Singh or an Akashdeep Singh. Number 10, Mohammad Siraj. Number 11, Prasidh Krishna. That's the team that can be very likely for Edgbaston if Jasprit Bumrah doesn't play. But you have to give a couple of days. Today is just the 26th. So you still have 6 days to go ahead of the test match. So again, if Jasprit Bumrah doesn't play, India will want to get an extra wicket-taking option in, and that wicket-taking option could certainly be Kuldeep Yadav. Then I see a Karun Nair giving way to a Nitish Kumar Reddy who will bat 7 with Jadeja batting at 6. And then I see a Shardul Thakur giving way to a Kuldeep Yadav, and I see a Jasprit Bumrah being rested and an Akashdeep Singh or an Arshdeep Singh coming into the mix. That's what could happen, is as far as I'm concerned, if Jasprit Bumrah is not playing that Edgbaston test match. Very likely, because then Bumrah gets 2 weeks of solid rest and can come back fresh for Lords, where the ball will do a bit, at least for the first 3 days. Plus there is the Lords slope, plus it's the home of cricket, the aura of Lords, and all of that comes in. And then Bumrah will be fresh for Manchester, which is a 9-day gap. Someone's asking me about Washington Sundar. Who is this? Look at this idiot who says, come on England, Mudassar Ali. I mean, how stupid you are. You say, come on England because no Kohli. I mean, come on, yeah. You guys are a disgrace at sometimes. I mean, this is where Indian fandom becomes completely toxic and silly. Absolute silly. And this is what I have written. Who the hell is Kohli? Who the hell is Rohit when it comes to India and test match cricket? They are legends of the game who have moved on. Your country matters. Ask Virat and ask Rohit, and they will tell you this first. You guys are saying I'm a Rohitian and I'm a Viratian. Where do these terms even come from? Where do these terms even come from? I mean, so stupid, so negative, so disgusting, and so frustrating. You guys, some of these comments here. Anyway, coming back to I by the way, India have taken a lot of positives. So let me sum up the news points. First, yesterday was a complete off day for India. Complete off day for India. उन्होंने कल सारे प्लेयर्स का छुट्टी था, उन्होंने सबको छोड़ दिया. ब्यूटी ऑफ इंग्लैंड आप जाके देख सकते हो हमारे सारे कलर सेगमेंट्स में. शर्मिष्ठा के साथ फूड एंड वेलनेस वाला सेगमेंट देख लीजिए, रोहन के साथ वो जो फुटबॉल वाला सेगमेंट आज गया वो देखिए. कल और परसों हम नॉटिंघम से विमेंस कवरेज भी आपको दिखा देंगे. सो आप सारे चीजें देख सकते हैं. कमिंग बैक, एंड दैट्स टुडे. There is a team bonding session. This is going exactly that route where, in Australia, after you lost that first, Ravi Shastri had said to the team, आप एक दिन complete off ले लीजिए. आज रात को आप क्रिकेट के बारे में एकदम ही बात मत करना. Don't even talk about cricket at all. So that's what happened. The next day there was a team bonding session. Exactly what happened, and thereafter the training session started. So precisely that is happening here in England once again. I am very clear about one thing. India believes they can do this. From what I have understood, there will be a lot of fight in the second test match also. There are multiple things being thought about at this point in time. What kind? Not every detail can be given. I can tell you this, that this team bonding will be for about 3-4 hours. It is a closed door one. Let me see if I can get you more details, which I have. Not everything can be revealed on air. Where they are going, what they are doing, these details need not be revealed on air. We have clear updates on such things, but we have to see. Somebody is asking me about Naveen Kumar, is asking me about Washington Sundar for the test match. Look, Washington Sundar again comes into the mix, but he's not a wicket taker like a Kuldeep Yadav. I've already told you, but yes, certainly, if Jasprit Bumrah question one, so let's partition this. Washington is a better batter. Will Washington Sundar replace a Karun Nair? Possible. Then no Nitish Reddy. But then, can India go in with three spinners in an Edgbaston wicket? The answer is no. Possibly no. So you cannot have a Jadeja, you cannot have a Washington Sundar, and you cannot have a Kuldeep Yadav, all of them together. That's not happening on a wicket like Edgbaston. Certainly not. So you cannot have it three spinners. You can maximum go in with two spinners. Ravindra Jadeja will certainly continue. The second spinner could well be Kuldeep Yadav, provided Nitish Reddy comes in with that number 7 spot and starts giving you runs there. Okay, what is this question? Let me just take. What is this? 1 second. Food vlogs are amazing. Wish duration was longer. Thank you very much. But that was a special from Leeds, Fitbunk. That was a special from Leeds with Tharavaru. You will still see food blogs with Shormishta and Gargi. The watch out for the food and wellness section. These two will, today's food vlog, for example, from Leeds, from that South Indian restaurant that Shormishta has done, is a beautiful video. You can go and check that on the Rev Sports website. Manu Sharma, very sad. Kohli fans are supporting England. They don't call them fans. They are not cricket fans. They are not cricket fans. They are disgrace. Don't call them fans. I mean, whatever you call them, don't call them fans. Demon Slayer, Moni Mokal can't groom one bowler. Questions will be asked of Moni Mokal for sure. For sure, there's no question. Will KL Rahul continue his form? No, 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 he will, because he has the assurity, Arvind, that he will continue to bat at the top of the order. That assurance that KL Rahul now has, I am extremely sure. If you see him at training, if you see him the way he's I'm very, very confident KL Rahul will continue to be in excellent form. If you can't answer our questions, why do live? Bhavik, it's my problem, right? You can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. I don't want any money. It is my channel. I will do whatever I want. I will answer any question I want. I'll reject any question I want. It's as simple as that. My money, my deal, my channel, my platform, everything's mine. Unfortunately, you are the one who's kind of doing this. So don't tell me all this whether I answer your question or not. I will block you if I need to. Kuldeep, Jaddu, Arsh, Akashdeep, Siraj, my bowling unit. Okay. Kuldeep, Jaddu, Arsh, Akashdeep. No. I don't see Prasid getting dropped. I do see Kuldeep, Jaddu aboard soul. I do understand where you're coming from. Siraj and Akashdeep also I see, or Arshdeep, but I do see Prasid playing. Why no criticism of Moni Mokal? Absolute criticism of Moni Mokal, Mayank. I've asked this question in Australia. I'm asking this question now. 100%. If Moni Mokal doesn't deliver in this particular series, absolutely as bowling coach, he will be answerable. The Indian bowling unit under Moni Mokal has to deliver. Otherwise, make no mistake, questions will be asked, and questions are being asked. That which are the faster bowlers you've groomed? This is just one test match. 100% questions will be asked. Make no mistake about it. Okay, whitewash loading, your problem, not mine. Such NKR can score in Australia. He will definitely score in England. I agree with you, Mamata Agarwal. There is definite possibility that NKR might play and score. Naveen, thanks for the reply. Yes, you're welcome. Mayank, why no criticism? रेव स्पोर्ट्स हिंदी मैंने तो अभी आपको आंसर किया मयंक. मौनी मौकल का सारे सवाल मौनी मौकल के खिलाफ भी उठेंगे, किसी के खिलाफ सवाल उठेंगे. अगर परफॉर्म नहीं करते हो एट द हाईएस्ट लेवल तो आपके खिलाफ तो 100% सवाल उठेगा. व्हाई आर यू हाइडिंग दिस बॉन्डिंग इन्फो विद योर रेव स्पोर्ट्स फैमिली? जरूरत नहीं है, सारी चीजें आपको बताने का जरूरत नहीं है. मैंने आपको टीम बॉन्डिंग के बारे में तो कह दिया भाई. क्रिकेट मैं तो आपको कह दिया, कल कोई कंप्लीट ऑफ डे था, आज टीम बॉन्डिंग सेशन हो रहा है, उसका डिटेल्स आप क्यों मांगते हो? सारी चीजें पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म में रिवील नहीं करना चाहिए. मैंने तो टाइम भी आपको बता दिया, कहाँ जा रहे हैं, क्यों जा रहे हैं, ये सारी चीजें पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म में बोलने का जरूरत नहीं है. What do you think about Gambhir's jealousy of Pant? I don't think there has been any jealousy. There has been any jealousy whatsoever. What are you talking about? There's no jealousy here. Where is this question of jealousy coming into a cricket team? Very sad Kohli fans, we've already taken that. Cricket, I've taken that. What the tweet of Trisha you are talking about, I have not seen what she has done, so I am not the one to answer. You should ask Trisha when she does her shows. If you can't, whatever, what is this? Rahul Chetri, you keep on saying 9-10 members in the team, but what's the point if they all can't notice the Sai and Gambhir interaction before his debut? That's your problem. We have given you every possible detail. What's the point if they've not given you? That's your issue, right? I mean, my team members have been doing extremely fantastic work, and that's the kind of overwhelming response we've received. What Gambhir and Sai are talking about, not just Gambhir and Sai. In fact, the last day he had one-on-one interactions for 40 minutes with Shubman, for 20 minutes with KL Rahul, with Jasprit Bumrah, with two more with Shardul Thakur and with Sai Sudarshan. In fact, in the practice session, I remember in one of our lives telling you about Gautam Gambhir standing Sai Sudarshan because Gautam was right there at the top of the nets speaking to Sai Sudarshan. So, when you keep saying, "Why? What is the point of not doing this and all of this?" Calm down. We are doing what we need to do and doing it to the best of our ability. ग्रेट लॉर्ड्स ग्रेट हिस्टोरिक वेन्यू है, वो कोई मिस नहीं करना चाहेगा. अंशु पॉइंट है यार, लॉर्ड्स में कौन मिस करना चाहेगा बताओ. ओके 30 मिनट्स हो चुका है, मुझे अपना फोन का कॉर्ड खरीदना है बिकॉज माय चार्जिंग कॉर्ड इज नॉट वर्किंग, सो आई नीड टू लीव. विल बी बैक अगेन विथ मोर डिटेल्स. I will give you an update in the evening about what India did. Manu, very sad. Yes, you've already asked that. Was too many questions. Syed Nizamuddin. Uh, what about Abhimanyu Ishwaran? I don't see Abhimanyu Ishwaran in this test match. Pankaj Agarwal. Karun Nair in the second test match. At this point in time, Karun Nair could give way. But Karun Nair could give way. India wants to get in one extra bowler. That's where I said Nitish Reddy. He bats number 7. If Nitish Reddy bats number 7, Karun Nair could give way for one extra wicket taking option because Nitish Reddy is a stronger batting embellishment. Bhavik, what I will do and respect who, I will decide, not you. You first learn to respect, and then you come and tell me what, who, or how, whoever I need to respect. So that's my problem. Okay. So if you have to show respect, show it. You will earn it back. Edgbaston wicket will be flatter. England arrow hard ashbe. Edgbaston wicket has been flatter in the last few years, and that is why it could well be that Jasprit Bumrah plays at Lords, because India will have to assess conditions and then take a call where Jasprit Bumrah is most suited. Okay, 32 minutes into the show, folks. I've got to go out. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back with more. Can India win Birmingham? 7 times draw, lost 1 draw. Massive win if it happens. Last time we came close with just 32 runs defeat in 2018. Last time also 2022. Mihir Arya, yes Mihir, I will see you certainly in Edgbaston. Thanks for coming and wishing me at Leeds. Thank you very much for watching. Update from me towards in the next 3 hours on the India Day as to what they exactly did, what happened, all of these details, whatever I can garner, I'll come and tell you. For the moment, thanks very much.